G'day, it's Rob here again. As you would have seen on my video site, I've bought myself a little old 4x6 metal cutting bandsaw, and this is it here. It's a Rongfu made in Taiwan. Yeah, it's a good solid unit. In fact, I think it's one of the original units that they sort of modelled the Jets and the Grizzlies off of. But anyway, cut the chase. It's a good unit, and I've been working on it to get it up to scratch, get it going properly. And I put on a couple of modifications. One's a lock to stop the arm flicking up when you move it, so it locks the arm down, the cutting arm. And there's a video for that. I'll put the link in this video. You can have a look at it. And then I looked on the internet to see what modifications people had done, and a lot of the modifications were much the same. You know, extend the jaws and put on a fluid cutting system and things like that. You know, a lot of pretty repetitive. A lot of it, you know, sort of over and over. But occasionally there was a few mods there that didn't seem to get a lot of publicity, and some of them were really good. And one of them was this here, and what it is, it's a zero stop. So it enables you to set the primary jaw angle at 90 and hold the setting. So you set your jaw at 90 to your blade, and most of the time you'd be doing 90-degree square cutting anyway. So, you know, you get it all set up nicely, and then you have to move it to do an angle. You're going to then lose your setting. Well, with this, it holds the setting. So you just set the little adjuster. You've got it at 90. You can move your vice jaw around. When you finish doing your angles, put it back. Dead on 90. How good's that, eh? It's great. All right, it's a fantastic idea. It's out of the way. It's not going to cause a problem. And it's just held on with a couple of bolts. But yeah, as I said, it was on another video site, and the guy's lucky to get any hits on it at all. So I thought, well, I think it's a good mod. I'll put it on mine, give it a bit of publicity, because I think it deserves it. So anyway, that's the mod, and I'll come in close on it. You can have a bit of a closer look at it. Yeah, you can see what it is. It's just a steel block. He used square section tubing, which wasn't terribly strong. This is a better setup. This is solid steel block. The thread goes right through, so that's threaded right through the whole guts of it. It's got a lock nut here, and it just bolts down through the bed of the saw, and that's it. I drilled and tapped into the bed on that bolt, and on this one, and then I set it all up, and then I drilled the second hole and went right through and just put a bolt right through with a nut on the bottom, so it's all good and lined up, good and solid. And yeah, just to set your angle, you just put your screw in and out, and there's your lock nut. Piece of cake. There you go. A quick one, just to show you, a very simple mod, which I think is excellent. I mean, it's out of the way, it's not going to cause a problem, and you can play around with your jaws without getting, you know, fed up having to reset it when you go back to do 90 again. Saves all that hassle. Okay, see you next time. Cheers.